Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all. The ship's at sea. Welcome to...
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? It is early as shit. But the resident GCPR building sub is here. Let's get these intros popping. For those that are listening in over the radio airwaves at gcpr.live, thank you for tuning in. For everyone else listening and watching from all around the social media sphere, what's poppin'? It is Triflin Tuesday over here on the Sound of Coffee. Now, our beloved, our illustrious Thomas, the villain bishop, the brutalist of this here villains guild, is off, hopefully getting a new CPAC so he can get some good slumber. But never fear, darling, the villain at arms is here. So today is Tuesday, it's Triflin, and we about to get it in. Now to start off, congratulations are in order to our dear Witchy, who overnight into the wee hours of the morning welcomed a new member to the family. So, congratulations. Congratulations to you. Yeah. So, because it's so early, I'm not usually in front of the camera this early. we got a little Vietnamese brew going today. So here in a little bit, I'll be able to smell colors and see thoughts. So let's get it popping. Let's jump right on in. Okay. Now we learned over the past couple days that Kasha Patel, Mr. Turtle himself, has a drinking problem. Now we already knew about his girlfriend's drinking problem because the FBI was like deploying planes, armored vehicles to go get her and her drunkard friends. What do you do with a drunkard girl? What do you do with a drunkard girl? Match her off with the drunkard FBI agent, I guess. But then we found out, look, Turtle Patel was like, I'm gonna sue the Atlantic for writing the article about me for $250 million, as if Discovery doesn't exist. You sure you want to do that? You sure? You wanna do that? I say don't. But now he's like, I'm gonna save my job because once again there's scuttlebutt afoot. The White House is like, yeah, we gotta replace him. Who's on the short list? Who's on the? We don't even need a list. Who's on the post-it? So what is Turtle Patel's grand plan to save his job? China don't get no more trifling than this. Like, just do what Bongino did and leave. Get no head, get no bread, just leave. Turtle Patel has decided to promise that coming soon to a propaganda machine near you, 2020 election fraud arrests are on their way, according to Turtle Patel. Yeah. What have we learned from all the investigations into the 2020 election? All the fraud that was committed with people that were bosom buddies, bromance bros, if you will, of Trumperstein himself. Yeah. He doesn't have any evidence. He's got, trust me, bro, I'm not drunk right now. This is it's a real investigation. I didn't I didn't have the whiskey. That's Texas. I just had a beer, 10 or 15. That's their evidence. Embattled FBI Director Turtle Patel says the Bureau has gathered information supporting President Donald Trump Sr.'s long-standing and debunked claim that the 2020 election was rigged against him and that arrests are coming soon. Here's the thing. If because they say the Democrats rigged it, then how did other Republicans win? Now, remember, release the Kraken. Admitted. Yeah, I got in there. I stole that information out of the polling machines. We got people in prison right now for trying to mess with the election, trying to overturn results. And Trump is fighting for their release. But Turtle Patel is like, don't fight on me, please. Mr. Trump, can I have some more controversy? Because I need this job. Without this job and its perks that I have forced into being perks, I'm going to lose my girlfriend. Do you know how long it took me to be able to get a whiff of the cooter biscuit, sir? Please give me some more controversy. I'll say what you want. Okay, I'm still trying to get into Valhalla to wait on Charlie Kirk, who's been dead for a while, and his wife still ain't buried him. Yeah, newsflash. It is officially April 21st, 2026. Charlie Kirk's still dead, but he ain't buried. He's as frozen as Elsa. Sis, I'm covering for Thomas today for the Sound of Coffee. And again, it is April 21st, 2026. Charlie Kirk and Hulk Hogan are still dead, and only one of them is buried. One is on ice like Elsa. And I won't let it go, let it go. They're gonna unthaw him like Michael Jackson. Yes. Word on the curb. Well, it's not word on the curb. Erica Kirk has said that they're building a memorial to Charlie Kirk on the grounds of TPUSA. You know, TPUSA, TPUSA. But they have not broke ground on it yet, and they're not going to officially bury him one place and then dig him up and desecrate him that way to rebury him. Anyway, if you would like satirical content regarding Erica Kirk and you'd like to read short stories, you can find A Diary of a Willing Widow over on Wattpad at Cincy Taz. That is CINCITAZ. And hold on, because I'm real trifling with it over there. I tell you, what we have thus far. Yes, I have a floofy notebook. If you're surprised by this, you don't watch enough GCPR. You don't listen to enough GCPR. Okay, everything is pink and floofy. It's not bedazzled. It's floofy. It's floofy. Okay, so thus far with the saga of the Willing Widow, we have set the scene. We've used the corpse as a prop in two parts. We've addressed the nation. We've had funeral palooza. We've discussed Cassandra, the Black Wife. We've discussed the coming out convention and then the slipping mask, the conspiracy movement, the presidential appointment. And now, as of last night, we've gotten to the con and the comedian. Today, we'll be talking about the right wing conducting a transvestigation into Erica Kirk. Now, keep in mind, all of these stories are based upon, they're ripped from the headlines. But yeah, she still ain't buried that man. He's on ice. He's getting his Elsa on. Get your Elsa on. Get your Elsa on. Get your Elsa on. But back to Turtle Patel. Turtle No Island Patel. Embattled FBI Director Turtle Patel says the Bureau has gathered information supporting President Donald Trump's long-standing and debunked claim that the 2020 election was rigged against him and arrests are coming soon. I would say stay tuned this week. You might see a thing or two, Patel said April 19th on Sunday Morning Futures with Maria Bartiromo on Fox News. Yeah, right after you threw a fit because people were like, yeah, we had to use a battering ram to wake him up a couple times. He's like, I don't drink that much. Sir, you went to the Olympics and drank more than the average spectator. I'm just waiting. Let the lawsuit continue. Let that discovery roll, okay? Because we'll have a cash party. We don't need no. Release that discovery out. We gonna read it down. We'll wake up all the neighbors. Yeah, because he's a drunkard. What do you do with the drunkard, FBI? Trump for years has repeated the claims that American elections are rigged and that the 2020 election he lost to Democrat Joe Biden was essentially stolen from him due to voter fraud and other election problems. Those claims have been investigated and dismissed by courts and election authorities. Trump lost 61 of 62 cases in court by the time his supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol to interrupt electoral count proceedings on January 6, 2021. Also, let's not forget the little thing, and yes, I'm being very facetious, called the Epstein/Maxwell files. That, remember, word on the curb last year was that Turtle Patel was like really, really pissed off with then Attorney General Pam Bondi regarding the handling of the Epstein/Maxwell file. If you all remember, there was a story that came out mid-year last year that said that it was Turtle Patel that found burn bags in the bottom tier of the FBI. That, word on the curb, was from insiders that are anonymous that then Attorney General Pam Bondi had ordered people to burn those. And Turtle Patel was like, no, we're not doing that. I didn't get all up in here on the conspiracy theories for me to find out that you're worse than any conspiracy theory that I came up with. And now you're going to waste resources on this? Like, I understand you wasting a whole lot of resources on you being able to get a whiff of the cooter biscuit finally after like 45,000 decades, because ain't no way you are still human. You got to be a zombie. You got to be. Hey, Merv. What's up? His liver must be improved by now. His liver and his brain match. Them ruffles got the ridges. Not workable ridges, but ridges nonetheless. He's got those tasteless flavor swap ridges. Have you done anything about investigating Trump claims of voter fraud? Bartiromo, a longtime friend of the president's, asked Patel what the FBI was doing to investigate the election he lost to Biden. Because every time I see President Trump, he says this repeatedly, that the election was rigged in 2020. I mean, he says it all the time, Bartiromo said. You've been at the FBI now 14 months. Have you done anything about that? And do you have anything to tell us about that? That's not how she sounds, but I don't like Bartiromo. So, yeah, absolutely, Maria, Turtle Man says, explaining how he's been with the president nearly since day one on this, claimed that voter fraud by Democrats amounted to an organized theft of the election. Then why are all the people pardoned regarding this? GOP. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that is, it's gotta suck to suck. It's really gotta suck to suck. It's gotta suck to suck. Um, and Trump has a habit of very obviously looking up to the mob. Why do I bring this up? John Gotti's grandson, John Gotti's grandson was sentenced on Long Island for COVID fraud. Okay, look, I'm not mad at the mob for trying to go corporate. Okay, do what you got to do. Evolve with the times. Okay, get it together. All right, but COVID, and that's like the actual crime you committed. Like, the mob has a long-standing history of them having to like get creative in order to convict y'all. But you committed the COVID fraud. You supposed to be strong arming people, my boy. You're supposed to be making offers they can't refuse. You out here. The grandson of mob boss John Gotti was sentenced by a Long Island judge to 15 months in federal prison on Monday. Carmine Agnello, 40, pleaded guilty to lying on applications for COVID release and illegally receiving about $1 million in loans. We can't even make a Hallmark movie about this. What are you doing? What happened to the good standards of the mafioso? You don't have, you don't have a good car bomb person? You ain't got a shooter? Where's your muscle, bruh? All right. Thank you for joining, Pierre. What's going on here? What you doing? When did the mom get into we're just gonna fill out these applications and let the money roll in? What? But there was no elaborate MLM, no Ponzi scheme, no pyramid going on, not a shakedown, just that. Yeah, right. They used to have a code. Now, bro, you're only 40. This. What? You just, when did you just out here rounded up application like I'm gonna put the wrong information on the application? And what was your girl like? Boy, you so crazy. You're too dangerous. I just love a bad boy. I feel so protected by your gangster. Gangster. What the John Gotti did not amass a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt for you to grow up and put the wrong information on an application. Mom got lazy and used AI chat. Pretty much, Erica. Like, what? I was so disappointed. Because my homegirl in New York was like, hey, yo, you ain't had a good mom story in a while. Check this out. I'm like, oh, what? The mom is making a comeback. Because I was a bit concerned after Mob Wives came out, right? And I was like, this is very watered down. This is some bullshtickety. And I looked at, Day, when I see you. Because you knew what you was doing, girly pop. You knew. And all of this for $1 million in loans. Okay. Mr. Agnello. Okay. Godfather Agnello. Come here. Let me explain something to you. You're board of mob royalty, okay? You don't take loans. You collect loans. You're the loan shark. What do you mean? What do you mean you have a 3.6 APR? What is that? You have a debt collector now? You're the debt collector, sir. Do you not know the order of operations of the? What did your grandfather teach you? What did poor Gordy teach you? Were you homeschooled by the pets? Was Fido your professor? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, have we strayed so far off the beaten path? This is blasphemous. This is sacrilegious. You're the mobster. You don't go into debt. You put other people into debt. What are we doing here? We don't do this. Thank you, Jay. I have practiced my flushing quite a bit. Many seasons of the nanny. I'm Marissa Tomei. But no, we don't. What do you mean? What Mafia fraud matters. Mafia lives matter. What are we doing? This is an outrage. No. And what you're gonna tell me now? What? What? You're not Catholic? Huh? Sister Mary Margaret won't be bringing the carrot cake to your kids' christening. You're not having a christening. What do you mean? We're not gonna have a good christening shootout? Oh, things just haven't been the same. They just haven't been the same since they closed that Alcatraz. We haven't. See, I know what the problem is. We need a good Birdman. That's what we need. We need a good bird. Everything went downhill when that Birdman became black. Yeah, I'll say it. I know, and nobody else will say it. When that Birdman became black and started kissing all over the tiny Wayne, the mob just went to shit. Out here calling it spaghetti sauce instead of gravy. Everything is to shit. It's just to shit. So horrible. Agnello, you're probably Protestant, aren't you? Huh? You did like that Sean Hannity guy. Just leave in the Catholic Church. No, I don't. Could you leave? Such a trinity. That's how we've been protected all these years. But you're just out here collecting debts and things. Just so disgraceful. You're supposed to collect money, not be in debt. When Birdman popped out Little Wayne, locked the world in a safe, and made the combination the G code. You're absolutely right. Way to go. Just down the old poop chute. Valentine's Day is all romantic now. There's no fear in the people. We haven't had a good massacre in decades. None. Agnella, do you at least have a good STD? Are you at least keeping that tradition alive? Huh? Are you losing your sight a little bit? A little hearing loss, a little something? Do you have the herpes? Or did you take it old school with the gonorrhea? Maybe a little bit of the chlamydia? Geraldo's still around. We can fix this. Do you have a vault? Do you have a vault that Geraldo could do a whole weekend expose on? You ain't got to put nothing in it. Geraldo's an easy sell. You don't. He loves making a big spectacle about an empty vault. All right? Jesus. Cheese on crackers. You're right, Tristan. I got a big fat chlamydia casserole. Get us back on track. Gotta have a black party. Well, you could do a massacre there. You could line them up old school style. Claudia across the street, she's got that newfangled ring garage door. Power washes in seconds. You could line them up there. Yeah, it's a perfect backdrop. The pictures will be so wonderful. Picture it. Jersey Shore, 2026. Mom makes a comeback. Yeah. Arbor Day Massacre. will be back to headlines. When they rounded up Whitey Bulger, just beach, Whitey, Venice Beach. I told y'all, Vietnamese coffee. He's smelling colors and seeing thoughts and living. Y'all let me get away with that. Y'all just let me do. Y'all just sat there, just feeding me the. You know what? which one of y'all? Which one of y'all about to tell on me as soon as we get done with this? So, in addition to 15 months in prison, Agnello will also serve 2 years of supervised release. He also has to pay $1,268,302 in restitution. My God. Agnello, who's your mother? Who's your mother, Agnello? You know what? Carmine. Whose baby are you? Whose white baby are you? Whose white baby are you? Because there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Oh, and you're listed as a Carmine. You're the son of the bull. Carmine, you're the son of the bull, and you're out here having to pay restitution. You're collecting debts. And not in the way that you're supposed to be collecting debts. You're the son of the bull and the grandson of the Gotti. Carmine, come here. Come here. I'm not. No, I wouldn't hurt you, darling. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I wouldn't do that. Come here. I just want to give you a hug. And I would like to give you a bit of jewelry. Just a nice little piercing. Silver. Yes. Where am I going to pierce you? The same place that Charlie Kirk was pierced, darling. What do you mean? Huh? What are you doing? You went from running a scrap and recycling scam for the Gambino family. Respectable family. Okay. Good stock there. Good stock, the Gambino family. To now you owe over $1 million. What are you going to become? The mobster of OnlyFans? What's going on here? What's going on here? Once again, y'all let me do that. What the hell? What the is wrong? First of all, what is wrong with y'all on Discord? I'm meditating. The Gambinos was such a good, respectful family. Look, Miss Gertrude is killing me. What? No, Miss hold on. Okay, Miss Gertrude is going to bring you this next story. For those that aren't familiar with who Miss Gertrude is a 60-something spinster over on Truth Social. Okay, she's just the belle of the ball. They just love her and her little southern recipes that don't have no seasoning but are heavy on the mayo. Okay, she's just a grandma that works too hard. She works 2 jobs promoting Trump. Her job is never done. Okay, she's a survivor like Reba. Okay, and she loves everything Americana, wholesome and pure. Cause we got to protect the country. We got to make America as great as it can be. I remember. Gertrude remembers. Okay, when she was just a little Gertie. Okay, just running to and fro, just running about. And the country was so much better. I mean, we didn't do much learning because, well, schools I went to was just as wide as my glasses, and they weren't the smartest, but the doctors wasn't rubbing off on us, so it was wonderful. Yes, and it was when the integration happened that we couldn't find a husband nowhere. I mean, I have an egregious personality, and that's probably why nobody wafted me up. But I don't see the problem in that. I'm a rock star on that their Truth Social, and Daddy Trump just tells the truth over there all the time. It's in the name, truth, and we're so social because we're always socially owning them Democrats. We are. You're never late, Harley. Never, never, never. So, from our Truth Social correspondent, Gertrude, Trump drops jaw-dropping attacks on Democrats. Them crazy Democrats opposing the Iran war. Traitors, all of them. Every bit of them. Daddy Trump knows what he's doing. Democrats are just so trifling. Don't know how anybody would want to be a woke liberal. It's too much work with that. It take too long to dye your hair blue. I remember when the blue was just for us ladies of a certain age. You get to 60, you get blue hair. Now they just pop out the cooter cat with the blue and purple and orange hair. I know, I hear you. I'm going to let the people know about the story. Our president, Daddy Trump, dropped a wild social media post on Monday afternoon accusing the Democrats of opposing his war in Iran of being traitors. Well, they all were. They're not even good dressed traitors. Mm-hmm. Trump posted a bombastic. What's bombastic mean? Is would Coco the goat get that side eye? Well, can't they just use simpler words? Oh, other people know how to them words are. With them woke Democrats with the fancy coffees and things. I had the schooling till about third grade. I got bored. Anywho, all right. And highly controversial. Okay. Attack to his True Social account beginning. And I quote, that's right? Okay. And I quote, the Democrats are doing everything possible to hurt the very strong position we're in with respect to Iran. Well, they all were. Did y'all see that our daddy Trump got them to open up that strait over there? I didn't know they had straights and homosexuals when it comes to water. I hope I get the straight water because I don't want to drink the homosexual water. Nope. I still have dreams that by the time I'm 70, I will find me a man just like Daddy Trump, and I'll be in wedded bliss. So he went on to say, I read the fake news saying that I'm under pressure to make a deal. This is not true because it's not. He's the manliest alpha man ever, and they all listen to him. I'm under no pressure whatsoever, although it will all happen relatively quickly. Time is not my adversary. The only thing that matters is that we finally, after 47 years, straighten out this mess that other presidents let happen because they didn't have the courage or the foresight. What's foresight? Or they didn't see it before. So why didn't they just say before sight? Why'd they take the B off? The liberals came up with that, didn't they? I can put 2 and 2 together. I know 2 and 2 is 6. Thank you. Why do y'all let me? Why do y'all let me? You know they're gonna put me in the corner for the rest of the week. They're gonna send me back to the Groupie Side Casino and Resort, and they're gonna have me in a white jacket hugging myself, singing, I love me, you love me. We're one big crazy family. Yes. So Trump went on to say this is being perfectly executed on the scale of Venezuela, just a bigger, more complex operation. The result will be the same. In my first term, I built the greatest military our country has ever seen, including adding Space Force. And no, it's not Star Trek, y'all. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Space Force and Star Trek are two different things. There's nothing even similar about it. And if you don't believe me, there's no Scotty to beam you up. See, two different things. Two different things. Use your smarter particles. Use your smarter particles. Okay. In my second term, I am properly and judiciously using our military to solve problems left to us by others of far less understanding or competence. Make America great again, President Donald J. Trump. Yes, Mrs. Lyles, 1+1 is 3. I don't know why it's so hard for people to get. I'm a great math person. That's how I know that 2+2 is 6. And I ain't hard. I learned that in the 3rd grade before I left. So I was getting bored because everybody they the teacher was trying to tell me that I was wrong. Wasn't wrong. No, I'm telling you, I'm a rock star over there on them Truth Social streets. If I was born in Georgia, my accent would have been similar. Yeah. Wait, I thought it was Spaceballs. I'm pretty sure it's Space. Well, it's a little closer to Spaceballs. I heard David Trump loves that movie, and he wanted to honor the great minds that went into putting that together. Because Spaceballs is essentially a documentary. Y'all just don't want to admit it. Y'all want to sit here and say all the melanated bipolar people. Oh, BIPOC. Okay. BIPOC Now people that make all the CDs and the Dear Mama songs are the ones that invented everything and are all the scientists. Nope, nope, nope. We chronicle the good white mega scientist in Spaceballs. Mm-hmm. Twice a bill for Taz, please. 2 does have 3 points on it, so you're not ready for that conversation. It is. You add the points together. Y'all just be looking at the number. You got to look past it. You think you woke. You're not woke enough. You got to do your research. You're not adding the numbers to one another. You're adding the points on the numbers together. What the? Tracina? Tracina? What's with the penguin snack pack tattoo? Like it's giving a weem away, a weem away, a weem away, a weem away. In the asylum, the mighty asylum, the penguin burns tonight. A weem away. If you're not in the sound of coffee, is this in the sound of coffee? Discord. Yes, it's in the sound of coffee Discord. No BS. I went to the store last week and it was 3 guys trying to add 25. This one dude said 12 plus 9 equals 25. Lord G. A weem away in the asylum, the mighty asylum, the penguin burns tonight. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. But let's not forget. Let's not forget. Over on True Soul, because I went and took a sneak peek. Okay, like I said, I'm not joking about going under the name of Gertrude over on the Truth or Social. And there are forever MAGAs. And I'm not talking about the bots. I'm talking about the forever MAGAs that post their families, post like their ending. They're like, I don't see anything wrong with what he's talking about. I saw the Demeturds, the Democrats talking about this. They just don't get it. They need to do their research. They don't understand that we understand that Trump sees below the conspiracies, blah, 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 blah. Okay. They think that he's brilliant. They truly believe that he's brilliant. But I want you to take a listen when it comes to something, okay? This is what they are currently cheering on as a Trump accomplishment. Again, gonna sound like something from The Onion, but this is true blue, actual factual news. It's just trifling as hell, okay? It is.
The president is now in such decline that he is bragging about being able to write his name on a piece of paper. And what is unbelievable is that the people around him are enabling this behavior by clapping for the fact that he is able to sign his name. Donald Trump held an event in the Oval Office over the weekend. The event was legalizing some research and study into the use of ibogaine for treating PTSD in veterans. A great idea, by the way, with some caveats, which we will talk about. Here is Donald Trump signing his name and going, how about that? Joe Biden couldn't do it. And then people clap.
Good, that's a good one. Oh, I wanted this one. See that, Joe? You think Biden can do that? He can.
Right. Think about the level of decline for a president to say, this is a great signature on this one. This is the other presidents couldn't sign papers like this, but I did sign it. That is terrifying. And it is a level of humiliation for the office of the presidency that is almost beyond words.
With a Sharpie, and if you've ever looked at his signature, and if you've ever watched him write, it is like, think about when you were a child, before you could, if you can read cursive, and I'm not being funny, I learned last week that there are people walking around that were never taught to read cursive. So I don't want you to think that I'm being facetious. I'm not. I'm just saying, before you learned how to read cursive, and when you tried to mimic it, think about what you were doing. That's what his signature looks like. Number of you bring up a good point, that he is the oldest Make-A-Wish kid ever. And I have said this. I've said this from when he threw his hat in the ring for the race to POTUS Mountain this last time. He has a bucket list himself of what he wants to accomplish. Problem is, he has a VP. VP put it in a pullout that also has a bucket list. Now, Vance's bucket list has to do with vacationing, but Trump has a bucket list. And part of his bucket list is finally making come true the things he has attributed to himself over the years. Think about it. This is a man who lied to get on the Forbes list. And Forbes, you really wrecked your credibility there, because you showed all of us that you don't vet anything that you put in your magazine. Well, at least then, okay? So, yeah, Trump is like, I'm dying. I can't get into heaven. So, let me build a mansion down here. The signature isn't legit if it's not in crayon. Way to go. Well, you can hear the Sharpie across the room. Exactly, Jack's mom. Because a little miniature pink backpack with Sharpies, but that's still in storage. I have a plethora of Sharpies. Pretty much every color that they come. Okay. Got a little paper here. Put it on the desk. Here at the desk. Ugh. Sharpie. Donald J. Trump. His signature looks like this. Squiggly freaking lines, people. He sounds like he's preparing a remix. Yeah. But this is what they're praising. We need to eliminate diversity and wokeness and DEI because people need to earn their positions. And we have a sitting POTUS that we're praising for putting squiggly lines on a page with a fat ass Sharpie. Jacina, I know some cats with no opposable thumbs who could put up a better one than him. But now, we're going to get serious here briefly because it does need to be discussed, and it is Triflin Tuesday. And this is high on the list of shit that's trifling. Israeli army confirms photo of soldier damaging Jesus in the cross statue in southern Lebanon is real. The damaging of the Jesus statue is a soldier was trying to behead Jesus. We have listened to Christian nationalists and faux evangelicals within the United States for decades falsely claim that Christianity is under attack. The one time that there is a valid attack on Christianity, they're silent because it's Israel. Israel's military said that a widely circulated photograph showing one of its soldiers damaging a Christian symbol in southern Lebanon was authentic, a confirmation that landed with particular force with Christian communities. How did you think it was going to land? You have allowed Zionists who happen to also be Jewish, whether by ethnicity, religion, or both, to proclaim any critique of them as being anti-Semitic. Are we ready to collectively admit that Zionism is narcissism? Like, I'm just waiting for a Zionist to pop up and go, I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. Because they do and say the most egregious things. And then soon as you either match energy or go, whoa, 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 hold up. Wait a minute, you got too much dip on that shit. Then all of a sudden you're anti-Semitic. But it is okay for them to take a statue of someone else's religious leader and try to behead it. Y'all finally have the attack you have been praying for, hoping for, wanting. Where you at, though? Because when Zionists who happen to be Jewish were taking to the streets and college campuses, inflicting harm on Palestinians, there was post after post after post, interview after interview after interview. We're so afraid to leave the house as we're out of the house, geotagging and geolocating ourselves and chronicling every bit of this and doing all these get ready with me's and claiming that we're being persecuted. Christians, where you at? Where you at, though? Because I don't know about you, but starting today, oh, I'm about to be a victim. I'm about to be a victim. Okay? I'm black. I'm queer. I'm about to be a victim. I'm about to be a victim. I'm about to. Oh, is that a Zionist? Oh, you're anti-Christian. Oh, I can't leave the house. I can't leave the house. They might behead me. Goose gander. Good for all, right? Mm. 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 Now, mind you, there's an active quote unquote conflict going on. So this isn't like, oh, a world star moment. This isn't like somebody was just like, I'm going to the market. Oh, what is that soldier doing? Let me get a picture. No, this means another soldier took this picture. This means another soldier proudly posted this picture. And the original response was, well, we need to verify the authenticity. You're egregious people. You all are the same people taking the innocence of children. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all are the same people doing horrendous things. You know, we do it all the time to Islamic stuff, but people mad at, yeah, exactly. Way to go. Christians, faux Christians, faux Christians for decades that I have witnessed, probably gone on longer than that. I'm just specifically talking about what I have personally been able to witness with my own eyes and own ears, okay? All under attack, under attack, under. Oh, yeah. And especially the winter holiday season, it's under attack. I can't believe this so ridiculous. Why they gotta say happy holiday? Oh, the Christian hate. You finally experienced Christian hate and you're quiet. Hmm. Hmm. Everybody wants to be oppressed. Everybody wants to be a victim until that oppression literally knocks on their door, till that victimhood is hanging in their closet and it's the last thing that they have to put on. You're right, Murr. If a Zionist trips and you don't ask, are you okay? It's anti Semitic. Mm-hmm. Hey, Star. Hey, Tea Time. I see you, sis. I see ya. Hmm. Hmm. No. All the kids that were threatened to lose school fund. Yeah. Now, What words can I put together and not get in trouble? Okay. Those that also view the Taz effect, you will understand what I mean. Those that don't, pay close attention. Follow along, okay? We're about to play follow a leader just a little bit because I'm going to need y'all help, okay? I can't be killing smalls today, okay? I can't be killing smalls. But this next story, I need y'all. It don't even have to make sense. You don't even have to put it in the sentence. Get your fingers ready, okay? If you sit in your car listening, if you're near a keyboard, whisper it silently. Say it a bunch of times in your head. I don't care. But I need y'all. I need y'all to be prepared to say the no word. Okay? Get the no word together. Type it right now in the note section so you can copy and paste that thing all up and through everywhere. Because we need to say it. Now, y'all remember former NYC Mayor Eric Adams and his anti-immigration, anti-everything. Okay? Following the law and just anti-logic, okay, anti-humanity. Is now acting like a hippy dippy, patchouli riddled white woman that did a 23andMe and found 0.25% of something in her system. This man is now Albanian. His words, not mine. And because I need a moment where I'm muted, where I can say the no word a few times. Like I said, yeah, thank you, Jay. Say the no word. Thank you. Take a look, because I need y'all to hear this from the idiot himself.
And I love being American. But today, thanks to your Prime Minister, I'm Albanian.
Whose parents were supposed to pick us up and forgot to come get us from the amusement park? They ain't fixed not a ride here since 1962. Pretty sure they ain't had a grocery stop, a truck delivery since 1982. Whose parents forgot to come pick us up? Because I'm ready to go home. I don't want to walk around this amusement park no more. There's nothing amusing here. So when are you going to contact the Trump administration, specifically Mark Wayne Mullen, to have yourself deported, Mr. I'm now Albanian? Let's have a moment of no. I think I got it all out. I think Mrs. Lau, I don't think he was raised. If he was, it wasn't for very long. I think he one of them that was housed. And that's what he thinks. He just covered his head. I'm Albanian now. You uncle. This bitch. Hey, Secret. Hey, sis. Hey, Dread. How you doing? We are not the champions, my friend. We cannot keep fighting. This is the end. We are not the champions. We are not the champions. We are not the champions, my friend. I need the Coontastic Coalition to be dismembered expeditiously. You know, it's poetry month. It's poetry month. Let's do a morning. Let's do a morning poetry slam. Let's do this. Harriet walked so we could all run. We know even more now why she kept her hand on the gun. We used to have conservatives with bite. We had black folks that could align anywhere with all their might, not losing their identity because they realize a monolith we are not. But as far as thinking and living, we come aplenty. But then that orange mass of a methed up man decided to pull up and hold the wrong people by the hand. And now all we see is fatherless behavior. Because they are looking at this tangerine wannabe titan as their Lord, their Christ, their Savior. Because they have decided to buy into the white supremacy. You know, that thing that leaps and bounds jumped over you and jumped over me. And decided that the only way they could become notable was not to become truly a servant, but a token, easily totable. Coontastic 2026. He is the dirtiest of dirty cops. Annabelle, do you remember him trying to Arkham? He tried to Gotham City perp walk Luigi Mangione. Revoke the Black Card expedition. Yeah, and if he out here saying, I'm Albanian, revoke that green card. I had a BIPOC man who was a Q yesterday. It did not go well for him. He's a Q, he's a whore. They're not really known for being smart. Or they're usually on the hefty side, and whores. They're whores. And if you'd have thrown some antibiotics at him, he probably would have dissolved. Yeah. Yeah, purple, like he Eric Adams thought he was Batman, when really he is barely black man. Now, I've wondered what a lot of things would sound like if it was like in human form. Why? I don't know. That's just how my brain works from time to time. But never have I ever thought, man, I wish I knew what Ricketts would sound like if Ricketts one day became human. And then we were gifted RFK Jr. And we all collectively learned what Ricketts would look like and sound like if it became human. And Mr. Booger Sugar from the back of the toilet, Mr. Heron gave me focus, Mr. Collector of Carcass Penises from Animals, Mr. I just want to work out in jeans, the OG I just want to kiss my fish. We have a few not so greatest hits. Just you, that man look and sound like Ricketts if it became somewhat human. He is the Ricketts. He is a Ricket. He feel Ricket. He feel Ricket in that voice. Ricket. First of all, y'all, somebody right now, I can feel it. Somebody right now is messaging Thomas. What the insert no word here. Who the lady? Why y'all keep? I don't think y'all should give her caffeine. I don't. She shouldn't have no caffeine. he Rick. He feel Rick. You have Puerto Ricans, and then you got the Rick. The Rickett. Rickett F. Kennedy. He sounds like what Woody Woodpecker was trying to hammer into that tree. Hey, happy Tuesday. Oh. It is my TT's birthday. My mother's one and only sister. Too bad she's a bitch. Anywho, we're gonna segue. We're gonna segue. We are. Thomas, please keep Taz off the coffee. And dear Professor, today I made a lovely pour over, a Vietnamese coffee. I decided I wanted a cuppa. But yeah, told y'all. At this point, I'm pretty sure I could see the future. Like clear. I don't know how accurate that future will be, but yeah, secret. Well, yeah. Don't give me and secret coffee at the same time. Things could happen. I think it's like some pinky in the brain stuff that would be going on. Y'all know who is who. Y'all know who is who. My grandpa had his voice box taken out and sounded way better than RFK Jr. Yeah, he's just but okay. Listen to this, and then we're gonna get into this article because for some reason Trump is still allowing award-winning authors who do exposés and autobiographies and all that stuff to follow him around and take notes. But I guess I'm waiting to see Trump try to run down the street after melanoma go, Jenny, you know what, this box of chocolate. Here we go.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says every black child is on Adderall or some sort of SSRIs, and he wants to send them to a wellness camp where they can be reparented. I said every
black kid is now just standard put on Adderall. Every black kid is now just standard put. Every black kid is now just standard. Every black kid on SSRIs. Benzos, which are known to induce violence. And
you want to know what's known to induce violence? Your throat waging war on you. Like when he talks, okay, he sounds like his throat is just using his voice box like a punching bag. Like, what are we doing here, sir? Like, what is the drug that you took? Was it the drug or was it your propensity to skeet in the booty cheeks and then suck it out? Did y'all forget about that? Did y'all forget that he was doing that? He wrote a poem about it. To his latest affair partner, and his latest wife was like, he's a good man, Savannah. I'm going to stick by him. And for those that are like, why didn't she leave him? Did y'all forget that she cheated with that man while he drove his first wife to suicide? So I wonder if Does he have an STI worm in his throat? Because, like, how do you, like, skeet skeet in the booty cheeks and then go, I'm going to shake that up for a little, for a little dookie flavor and I'm going to suck it out? Like, absolutely not. Like, I am very much so pro boneless baby milkshake all day. Okay. But not after it done shook around in the no, put it in the ninja blender. Actually, take it straight from the udder. Take it from the man udder, the mudder. Um, don't don't suck it out the Bucci cat. Maybe he wanted his stuff back. I mean, he wrote a whole poem about it, like he was in love. But I say that because now we know Turtle Patel is on thin ice. Okay, turtles ain't supposed to be on ice, but he's stupid. Hey, what's up, Edo? But RFK Jr. has found himself in a peculiar place. He's in a tight spot after Trump has realized he doesn't need freaks around. The freaks come out at night. 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 I used to go downtown. Anywho, a former associate of Health Secretary saying that makes my skin crawl a little bit. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck. A former associate of Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Ricketts, Mr. Ricketts himself, said during a recent podcast interview that his old pal seems to be in a tight spot as President Donald Trump Sr. appears to have realized he doesn't need freaks like Kennedy around anymore. Wait, has Trump looked at who he's surrounded by? The whole administration as a clown show. He hasn't. He no. Emily Sandy, girlfriend, girly pop, sister cat, I love you down. I love you down. But every time I hear about the Trump administration, I think about your song Clown. And I'll be a clown. That's what I think about. And I know that's not what you were writing about. I know that's not what you were singing about. Okay. And you sang that from your soul, deep down in your spirit. Okay. You conjured every bit of it up there. But I'm not gonna lie, girly pop. Not gonna lie. Makes me think about it. Makes me think about it. It does. Now, Kurt Anderson, author of Fantasyland, How America Went Haywire. We've been haywire. About conspiracy theories, argued during an interview on the Daily Beast podcast with Joanna Coles that Trump's recent nomination of former Surgeon General Dr. Erica Schwartz to lead the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention marked a significant shift in thinking for the Trump administration. Trump is realizing he doesn't want another he doesn't want thousands of people to die again under his watch. Not so much because he cares about people. He's coming to the realization that one, his family members are people, and he does actually love one of his granddaughters down. Like he loved her hard. Two, in his mind, he still has elections to win. So he realizes how much he diminished his voting base because they died. Yeah. For the first year of the second term, Trump seemed content to let Kennedy do what he wished at Health and Human Services. Now, Trump appears to be taking a more mainstream approach to public health policy, with Anderson, who met Kennedy at Harvard University, noted puts Kennedy in a tenuous position. He's going to look stupid. And I mean, we already know he's stupid, but I need you to realize Trump just pulled what he and MAGA have criticized Biden and others for doing, but most notably, most often, Biden. Finding the most qualified person for the position, and the most qualified person for the position was, you got a black woman. A black woman is everything. A black woman is everything. A black woman is everything. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's melanin. Don't be mad at me. 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 Be mad at Pasty Paula. Not me. Yes, they are telling him he's running again in 2028. And he's telling himself this. Brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. I can tell where yours begins. I can't tell where mine ends. Brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. Yeah. Oh, and quick note, because I'm tired of seeing people argue about this in comment sections all over the place. Please, stop showing on the forever world wide web just how stupid you are, because it's embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed? Jobs and Human Services is not the health department. Social services, just because they may have health somewhere in the title, does not make them the health department. I'm really getting concerned about too many people out there. Please stop that. Please stop that. Please. Oh yes, we love India around here. We're not trying to catch a strike on YouTube. So I know most everybody else on GCPR uses the soundboard. I am the soundboard. Speaking of which, wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. I just thought about something. The happy birthday on the soundboard is me. So will I be singing happy birthday to myself on Friday? Who gonna sing happy birthday to me? Who gonna? And don't say Thomas, because last year when he got ready to sing happy birthday to me, the whole show shut down. Remember, we had to end the show early and everything, like equipment. It was like, oh, you gonna do it, Jay? Okay. You heard it first on Friday, bright and early. Jazz it up. No, not Thomas. Not Thomas. I just said last year when he was like me and started singing that everything shut down. You think I'm playing? Go to April 24th, 2025. It was like a 10-minute show. I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not. I was like, oh, I can't even get a happy birthday from the big brother. Like everything was like, we're done. You're done. You're done. Hang it up flat screen. Yeah, just you remember that like everything started going. So yeah, Kennedy and his conspiracy theories, he might be out. So if you're not in the Tazism's Discord, get in there. We might be checking. Yeah, we went. See, Justina remembers too. It was, I had to laugh because I was like, "What are we voting on?" We are voting on the redistricting in Virginia today. Yes, it was a domino effect. See, twin, everybody remembers. I ain't got a lot to kick it. Oh, thank you. Yes, redistricting in Virginia today. Virginia, I mean this as nicely as possible. Okay. I would like to make celebratory cupcakes for y'all at the end of the night. Don't no word this up. Okay, don't muck it up. Don't muck it up. DJ says vote yes. Don't. We want to be able to celebrate good times. Come on, Virginia. If you mess this up, Virginia, if you mess this up, there won't be a Santa Claus. Some of y'all will get that reference, some of y'all won't. Okay? And this says more about your adulthood than your childhood. Because if you don't randomly watch a good Christmas movie throughout the year just to critique it, I don't think we can be friends. The MAGA side is saying it's rigged if they lose. It's projected to narrowly pass. I saw some people talking about it, and from the early projections, it does seem like it will narrowly pass. Yeah, Trump has set MAGA up to believe that, oh, if we lose, it's got to be rigged. It's got to be rigged. But here's the thing. Who's going to rig something that they don't take in a landslide? Like, if I'm going to rig something to go in my favor, I'm taking it in a landslide. Okay? Call me Stevie Nicks, baby, because the landslide is happening. And yes, Stevie Nicks is on the short list of white celebrities, specifically white celebrities, that I want to see their 23andMe because I don't. Are you really white? I think you're more A crew. A little off white. Somebody spilled some tahini in the batter when you was getting mixed. Stevie Nicks stealing it. Do you believe in the ways of magic? Now I'm singing that song. It's rich is me. Oh, speaking of which, we have the shrunk duck. So, Katie Porter looks like new favorite pick for governor in California. Please don't. California, please don't. California, please don't. Please, can we stop putting bitches in office? Because please don't. Because she's the Marajota. You know what? California. I got your governor and lieutenant governor. Wait. Some of y'all will get this, some of y'all won't. Just wait. Just here you go. Governor, lieutenant governor. The gay unicorn and the unicat. The governor a whole lot more than everybody y'all picking currently. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. But Virginia. Jen. Show up to vote. Do not take the mindset of, oh, somebody else will do it. Somebody else. That mindset of somebody else will do it is why we got Trump. We got Trump, and now we got super gonorrhea running around. And before somebody thinks that I'm joking, I'm not. I'm not. Those that are loyal to the Taz effect, you want to tell the people about super gonorrhea? It is a thing, unfortunately. It is also the thing that got my dog pissed off at me for like, what, two and a half weeks? She was so mad. She was so mad. She's a virgin. And she's a dog. Hey, Lisette, she was mad at me for telling the people about the super gonorrhea because I wanted people to protect themselves. Oh, yep, and a syphilis epidemic. But if you're on a budget and you like fentanyl, cocaine, actually any narcotic, take a trip to Nantucket. Drink some unfiltered water. You're welcome. Just do my civic duty. She was mad. My pup was mad. All right, who started? She was mad as hell when I told y'all about super gonorrhea. She came in here like a black mama after she done got home from work and you forgot to take the chicken out. Man, or like you done lost your key. Speaking of which, anybody else have parents that instead of getting you an actual keychain, put a key on the thinnest piece of yarn ever and then got upset because you lost it? Sir, madam, I'm 7 years old. I got no maturity, no responsibilities, okay? Talk about somebody gonna get in my house. Girl, sir, ma'am, you didn't put the address on here. Do you think somebody just gonna find the key and decide to just keep walking up to doors using the key? Plus, you done replaced this key 11 times. You ain't never replaced that lock. Why do you keep giving me the key? Evidently, I'm not good with keys. She was protecting me. Boy, she was patrolling the house like, where is this super gonorrhea? And I think that's why she was mad. Like, ain't no super gonorrhea in this house. What you talking about it for? She run a tight ship over here. And I have to keep reminding her when I'm doing anything that's longer than an hour because she's used to all of my sessions, my classes, everything being an hour. Because she'll come in here right at the minute, like you're done. Did they pay you past an hour? Oh, they didn't? And she start hitting hard, like, where's that mouse at? Let's go. Shut her down. She run a tight ship. She like, y'all gonna pay for this overtime. Y'all gonna we need to get her a job at one of them by the hour motels. Because she'll get them up and out. You ain't getting 30 seconds extra. Oh, back to RFK Jr. and Trump. Even people down at Mar-a-Lago that are still going to the stanky place, don't question me. The people, y'all ain't seen the reviews online with people going there because they're like, oh, my second cousin 3 times removed that I haven't seen since we were 2.5 years old decided to get married at Mar-a-Lago because word on the curb is that they're giving some specials down there if you get married down there, okay? And you just have to sign a waiver saying that you'll be okay in the event that the president is in town and that he may crash your wedding. I think not. You better give me a bigger discount. But they're doing reviews on the food and everybody's saying that the place smells funny. But everybody down at Mar-a-Lago is saying that RK Jr. is nuts. Do you know how crazy you got to be for the crazy people to go to the stinky place to say that you're nuts? Like, did y'all see the furry party that was popping off down at Mar-a-Lago? Now the furries did have their party outside by the pool, and I was like, that I've seen Holiday Inn Express pools that look better than that. This supposed to be Mar-a-Lago. It is the stinking place. When will Kai have a position in his administration? I don't think she wants one. She spent most of the summer at the White House, but he's impressed with her golfing prowess and the fact that she had that Kai, Trump's granddaughter, has a golf scholarship. And I mean, he let her essentially throw up a lemonade stand at the White House. I mean, it wasn't a lemonade. She was hawking hoodies. Check the freezer for evidence. Y'all seen them files? No way I would eat. Yeah. Wait, Mar-a-Lago had a furry convention there? Yeah, they did. I kid you not. Look it up. There's videos. It's all over the internet. This wasn't even something I had to deep dive for. Furries have events there, generally out by the pool. There's another. They're part of the furry community, but not a part of the furry community. This is how it was explained to me. That throw events there as well. So, Overnome's husband were probably present. Yeah, well, now speaking of, here we go. Here we go. Y'all are gonna love this. Yeah, it's a. Yeah. I had a coworker who's a furry. It's very unique. Yes, and then like I said, I'm learning the subsets because one person, because there were two videos that I saw where I was like, these look like furries. It looked like the one of the parties that I saw. It took me a while to realize that these people were in costumes, but they were specific cat and dog costumes. Okay, because I was looking at it, looked like one of those Bridgerton balls. That's what I was focused on. The decor and the costumes and stuff like that. And one person was like, oh, they're a subset of the furries, but these people specifically, you dress up as dignified cats and dogs only. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's unique. And they meet up at Mar-a-Lago also. And all of them are out by the pool, I guess, because it's the stinky place inside. Do the stinky place. Kai's trying to be she's more on the YouTube side of an influencer, but she does enjoy golf. It's the connector between her and her grandfather, and I believe he's the only one. I mean, she's the only one he doesn't cheat, that he doesn't force to, throw the game for. But Kristi Noem's husband, Brian Noem, entered rehab programs in January to treat addiction, Megyn Kelly claims. Remember, I told y'all, Kristi Noem was not blindsided. Jesus Christ, Annabelle. That don't look like none of the furries I saw on them videos. Y'all go ahead and go on over to the Discord, the Sound of Coffee, Annabelle. And Annabelle, why do I feel like you just had that in your back pocket and whipped that out? Because that procurement and sharing was swift. Panda. I've been feeling like a bad bitch all damn day. If you ain't a bad bitch, you just a bitch in the damn way. Because what in the panda? Yeah, that is Saint Say Swole Panda. Cena, what the? Okay, just distract. Ooh, okay. Like I said, I told y'all that Kristi Noem, the bird-legged hoe, was not taken off guard by her husband's proclivities. She knows who she married. She's a hoe, he's a hoe. They're hoes in this together. They be sleeping with everyone but each other. They're hoes in this together. Yeah. I've been in relationships with cheaters, and I'm like, you cheat, aren't you? No, I'm not. Get all mad at it. You are. You humping around. It's, I know. Megyn Kelly revealed on her show recently that Christy Noem's husband, Brian Noem, entered a rehab program in January to treat his bimbification addiction. What kind of center? You know what? They got rehab centers for everybody. But is it an addiction? Is it? Like when I think of addiction, I think of like people that slinking off to do like they can't go too long, and like is he blowing up balloons in the bathroom when they go out to dinner and just getting 30 seconds of swing it, baby, and then he just pops them and comes out like no, that's just what he like. That's what he like, girl. Ooh, you dripping. That's what he likes, girl. I'm entering a therapy program, much needed and much overdue. 40 days. Brian confessed in a string of text messages to a woman on January 12th. But was that what the addiction was? Was like, let's remember he's married to Christy Noem, the bird-legged hoe. Kelly obtained screenshots of the text messages from an anonymous source she believes. The anonymous source that shared the information with her insists that Brian initiated the conversation due to her big breast, which Kelly said he wanted in on. While discussing trying on implants, Brian texted the woman, I appreciate the conversations we had in getting to know you better. You seem like a great person. Brian claimed that the group he was in was called Pure Desires Ministry. Mm-mm, mm, mm. Pretty sure I'm already in timeout for the rest of the week. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna which, according to a source speaking to the New York Post, is meant to stop unwanted behaviors and restore broken relationships in the lives of Christian men. Jesus, be a fence all around me every day. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel along the way. Yep, Tracina, that's it. I know you can. I know you will. Fight my battles if I just sit still. Yeah. Lord, be a fence all around me every day. Tracina, Tracina. You know I can see you, right? With my attention span in this coffee, why do I have the screen up? Why do I I'm not wait a minute. Why do we have Lord to mercy? What are you doing? What are you what is wrong with you people? Why do I need to go to the spaghetti sauce part? You know what? Um, so the organization claims to help men who struggle with addiction and compulsive behaviors who want to restore integrity to their health. What how is it hurting his health to take implants and put them in a bra and wear them around? Brian, I, I could I do that all the time. I bet you do. Show the lean. Show the lean. Here's the thing. Brian Nome, and any other conservative white folk Christian men, just hit me up, okay? For a smooth $500, I can teach y'all something. This is what y'all can do, especially if you want that bimbification, okay? Here is a method, tried and true, okay, from the 90s and the early 2000s. Just go, I must increase my buzz. You can use Baby Earl, you can use the cocoa butter, okay? You can just use old school petroleum jelly. Okay, you could just use a hope, wish, and a prayer. But how is walking around? The implants aren't even in your body. Your wife got more plastic in her body and more silicone in her body than Barbie herself. But what is that doing to your health that you needed to reach out to them to restore the integrity of your health? The text messages read that there were 4 men in the program with Bryant. 4? Baby, that's not rehab. That's a guy's weekend. That's a fishing trip. That's Kentucky camping. Like, what you? They try to make me go to rehab, and I said no, no, no. Like, what you? Despite the woman being told the program lasted 40 days, the organization's website states that members meet weekly for 2 hours over 8 to 10 months. This confusion has led people to believe that Brian did not complete the program. Or that's not the program he was talking about. Because he wasn't putting nothing in his body. Or was he? That would change the integrity of his health. Or was he? Was he catching the holy Vienna sausage? Tess, these are things you'd find out at Pure Desires Ministry. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here we go. Do you feel like you were not blessed with the biggest breast you feel that you desire as a man? No worries. Are you worried about what your Christian brothers would say about you desiring thick, juicy, voluptuous breasticles? Don't worry. We here at Pure Desires Ministry are here with open arms to welcome you and your breasticle desires. We won't help you meet your goals. We will just help you keep Grinder afloat and give you all the coping mechanisms to keep your secrets a secret. In our support class, you can do the bending or you can get bent. If you desire to be a German pretzel, we encourage you. If you desire to be the pretzel maker, we've got you covered. Now, for an additional $29,000, you can have the RFK Junior Special, the Bucci Cat Succubus Sunday. Skeet, skeet till you're complete. And we can have somebody that out of your Bucci Cat. Right here at Pure Desires Ministries. You can reach us 24 hours a day at puredesiresministry.com. You can reach us at any time at 1-866-SEX-YOU-DOWN. We really want to sex you down. Once again, y'all let me get away with this. Maybe he should look into shoulder pads to take his mind off and play the biddies. Because he get this show. See, if he would have just rolled them shoulders, just rolled them, his boobs would look bigger. Just roll them back. What did we learn about the snapback from Legally Blonde? Just pop it back. Just pop it. Pop it. Why? Why do y'all encourage? First of all, why do y'all encourage me to do this? Too, y'all just be letting me go with it. Y'all just no pause, no nothing. Y'all just be like, yeah, Lord, this court, this Jesus, Lord. Why the lady in the pink shirt look like she got a bra specifically on one titty and the other titty is free range? Ma'am, quarter right now. Wolfie said, Taz, you know, we just let you go. First of all, I done ran out the corner today. We on the block. We let it ride all day. This ain't Texas. Woo! Ain't no hold on. What the heck? What exactly? What the actual? No word here. Look at me. I'm doing good. We not killing smiles today. So when y'all snitch, make sure you tell. I didn't say the no word. And this time, as early as it was that we started, because last time my glasses didn't exactly match, and y'all did not let me forget it. Such the effing ladies and her. Yeah. This ain't Texas. Woo, ain't no hold on. Tie his bra down. Pump his boobs up. Woo! Raise his heels up. Woo! And again, it is April 21st, 2026. Hulk Hogan and Charlie Kirk are still both dead, but only one of them is buried. There better be no snitches. You don't interrupt the queen of shenanigans and heed it true. Free titties today. Free titties. Annabelle with the egg titties. Annabelle with the egg titties. Why is it dripping like? Something is wrong with y'all.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's all I got for the Discord right about now.
Lana. What? Danger zone.
That is the Discord right. You know how everybody was jamming to the song, Come Be the Man I Need? Brian Nome was sitting at home like, come be the boobs I need, just be big and fluffy. Why do people keep letting me fill in for them on GCP? Tell you, I am the building sub that nobody has a problem with. That you come in and you like, oh, she teacher gone today. Bet you don't care. Like you don't care. Now, am I writing bathroom passes? No. Govern yourself accordingly. You know when you get to pee and come back. Okay, it's your grade, not mine. All right. Yes, it's free Tuesday. Free to tatas. I mean, mine are in a sports bra today because putting on a regular schmegular bra that early in the morning, it wasn't going down. Okay, either we was gonna have free range titties, or y'all was getting this Wish.com sports bra. And yes, it came from Wish.com, and it's held up over the years. Okay, best 75 cents I done spent. It's not a go outside the house sports bra. Okay, it's when you sitting down and people can only see you from here up, pretty much. Okay, but yeah, you was you heard of Gamecocks? Free range titties is game boobs because they be ready to fight. You want to fight for your Annabelle for your right? So, yeah, and I mean, look, I got melons. Some of y'all got full-fledged teenagers strapped to your chest. Some of y'all, if you take a jog with your titties free range, your titties gonna whoop your ass. Some of y'all are in an abusive relationship with your tatas. With your tatas. So, yeah, let your ladies be comfortable, but some of y'all leash them ladies up a little bit. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. Brian ain't go to no damn rehab. He was paying bitches $1,500 an hour. That's not an addiction. I'm gonna need y'all to stop saying that. When people like to see somebody get undressed like one person over and over again, that's not an addiction. That's a relationship. And regardless of the relationship you in, you all everybody breaking somebody off. Okay, some people got a good budget, some people got a not so good budget. $1,500 an hour. Brian, I will strap some. I will get a nice lacy bra and stick all the silicone implants in it and shake them fast. Watch yourself. Shake them fast. I'll show you what they working with. $1,500 an hour. I will put the doodlebug in a bra with implants. I will put Igor the skeleton. You know what, Brian? You and your family weird as hell. And I don't always judge people's kinks. Regularly, I do, but not always. Okay. $1,500 an hour. You like them skinny with big boobs? I mean, it don't get no skinnier than Igor the skeleton. We can make the big boobies happen. We could yeah, shake and bake. Like I can't. That should be hurting, right? Like, I'm 5 feet with floaters boobs. Please don't push me over. I will turtle. Yep, I feel you. Wait, yeah, like Altana, you didn't know that I have a skeleton named Igor? Do the young hotel. Like Mr. Brian, no. You want to be America's next top RuPaul drag challenge? Like we can do that. Come on over here. Oh, Brian Gnome wanting big tatas, and him paying web models $1,500 an hour. I'm in the wrong career field. I'm out here trying to make a legitimate living on the radio, educating people through my writing. Screw that. You know one thing? Very trifling thought, but it is Triflin Tuesday. Okay, so the other day, I couldn't sleep. And we know what happens when I can't sleep. Shenanigans are afoot. But everybody in the house was asleep. So I was like, I can't really make any noise. I can't do nothing too crazy. Because they will leave me to my own devices. They are not getting up to make sure I stay alive. So I was like, let's not do anything too crazy. So I started looking stuff up. And what did I decide to look up? Now I know the Amish. Their OnlyFans, it would be like the little shoebox movie projectors that you used to make in school. It was like a cartoon on the rolling paper. But I was like, the Mennonites, okay, they use a little bit of technology. Do the Mennonites have OnlyFans? And if so, are you just showing a little bit of shoulder, some elbows, some wrists, some ankles? Like, and do they consider it dirty if you got a little tattoo? Because I mean, I think I could clean up in the Mennonite world. Because every time I would travel, and the Mennonites would be traveling too, they was eyeball screwing your girl. Like, I kid. Taz, check the Tazism Discord. Made a song for you based on the Nut Lord. What? Annabelle? Annabelle? Why does this man have Madonna cone boob man boobs? What? You know what? I'm gonna just wait. What? What? It's my fault. It's my fault. I logged into these devices. I logged into these devices. Okay, hold on. Let's get some volume. Wait, no. Oh, geometry of great Lord Jesus.
Got this palm in my hand, about to inflate these as large as I can. Silken skin stretching like a midday sun. The transformation has only just begun. I'm breathing life into the geometry of grace, a custom silhouette to fit this space. Gonna put these on and wear them around. I'll be your queen, you can give me the crown. Give me the crown. Architecture in the air, floating on a whim. The edges of my world are getting soft and dim. Don't fit for the spirit of the hour. In the stillness, finding my power. Gonna put these on them around. I'll be your queen, you can be proud. I'll be, you can give me the crown. Give me the crown. Basking in the luminance of the design, watching the stars in the air align. Let the perfect evening begin.
I hope you all know I'm gonna be in timeout for the rest of the week. The GCPR staff meetings get more and more interesting every time we have one. Because of me. Okay? But whoever snitch, I'm gonna tell them y'all did it. Keep it. These are my friends. And like leaving Harley Quinn in charge of Arkham. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't cut it. I can't cut it. Like Bobby Caldwell, ladies and gentlemen. All because of you, David Ruffin. Oh, okay. Only thing I know is Chaos got 22. Oh my God, I can't tell y'all. Y'all, all the stuff I tell y'all cling on to the. I can't. Use what? See you tomorrow, Wolfie. Well, that takes us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What to do with you all? What to do with you guys? You're not well. You're not well at all. So, all right. That brings us to the conclusion of Triflin Tuesdays. The next show that will be available over the GCPR airwaves will be NPC Chatter at 11 a.m. And then, of course, at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your girl will be back because double duty. The Taz Effect, and it's Talk About It Tuesdays. So, second hour, my illustrious co-host, Miss Smoking Hot Mess Jess will be on, and we'll be talking about what's hot and what's not, and everything in between. And then after that, you can end your day here at GCPR live with Conversations with T. Nathan. And do not forget, all week. It's Taz week. It's Taz-tastic week, darling. It is. But as always, thank you for joining me here for Triflin Tuesdays on the Sound of Coffee. The one, the only Thomas, the Villain Bush Bishop, the brutalist of the Villains Guild, and a proud member of Outcast Nation will be back tomorrow for Why Wednesday. Thank you for sharing your morning with me, and for those listening in exclusively over the radio airwaves at GCPR Live, thank you. And for everyone else watching and listening from all over the social media sphere, thank you. Be kind to yourself, be kind to one another. And I think my coffee was too strong, and I'm about to go have a second cup. Send snacks so I can soak up some of this caffeine, or not. Taz Effects is pretty much going to be unhinged. Because if I'm this wired right now, yeah. Well, hello, Mr. Kennedy, co-owner of GCPR Radio and proud host of the Kennedy Effect, who just celebrated a 7-year anniversary of bringing you news and liberalism in a way you definitely can use. But as always, each one teach one, each one reach one. I will get you on the flip side later. Be good. Or as Twin says, at least be good at it. Bye, y'all.